Hi everyone and welcome to Mentors World Publishers. In today's presentation, I want to talk about the difference between rich and poor. I've decided to do this presentation because I'm a person who like doing researches and trying to understand uh, life in general, and also principles that makes things happen in our daily routine as we live. So in this topic, we'll simply discuss, or we'll simply look at what the rich and the poor have in common, and certain things we can do in order for us to become rich, just as other people who are making it in life. We have grown up with this notion to say, in the world we have the rich and the poor. The majority of people are either rich or poor. They exist in what I call in between income inequality. This exists everywhere. America, Kenya, Zambia, and so forth. The same lifestyle exists everywhere. The kind of things found in hotels are same things which are found in individuals' homes. When you look outside through the window at the Intercontinental Hotel, what you will see is probably a lot of slums. You will see poor people in those slums. Booking a room in the Intercontinental Hotel will cost you probably 1,500 kwacha a night, which is almost a salary for someone. This is the case everywhere you go. Wherever rich people are, you will see poor people around those areas. A lot of people live in areas known as compounds, which means nothing to them. When you live in areas like Kablonga, for example, or Ibex, you are thought to be somebody. Places like Kanyama are considered examples of slum or shanty towns when you talk about our country. Inside those shanty are streets which are so tight. The only mode of transport is probably motorbikes. Poverty is so rampant in such places. There is no sewer system, and main water is stored in big containers. Inside the shanty houses barely has enough space. Electricity is easier to steal. Income inequality is not just in Zambia, it is everywhere around the world. The rich and the poor completely in different worlds. The same services between the rich and poor cost different prices. For example, when we talk about haircut, the poor has one price and the rich has their own price, but same services. One haircut for the rich will cost twice the haircut for the poor. It is not only services which cost different prices. This is true when buying clothes and other stuffs. We're living in two worlds where people don't worry about money, and also where people have difficulties in having enough money. Is it okay if you started working making a lot of money, and people begin to hunt you because you have become rich for the money you worked for day after day? You have made it to come and listen to this presentation because you are also rich. You have a cell phone, internet, have access to Facebook, a roof over your head, because you are rich. There is no need to punish the rich for their success or their hard work. Once we begin to focus on how we can make the poor less in our society, we will all become rich one day. The seed for greatness is inside you. Discover it, and it will make you so rich. Here is how I wrap up my short presentation. Being poor is not lacking money, but it is simply lacking ideas to generate extra income for future security. This is how I define rich or poor. The rich always have ideas on how to generate extra income. The poor do not use their brain in order to come out of their poverty. So poor and rich is only just a name. Otherwise, it is a thin line which happens between the word poor and rich which makes a difference. This is Mentis World Publishers. I hope you have learned something, and this information will somehow trigger something in your mind so that you'll begin to do something concerning your personal life.